came from Amazon from JM Bamboo. And I mean, you can't expect perfection when you order things offline. I had my husband check him for any bugs. I mean, I love the looks of his leaves. Look how pretty he is. He's a little crispy on his leaves at the tippy tips. But not bad at all. He's got a little bit of damage on his torn leaves, and so that's why I had my husband look for bugs in the soil under his leaves, but he looks pretty clean. I mean, even my husband, when I took him out of the box and when I was unwrapping him, my husband goes, I like the looks of this plant. My husband likes tropical looks too. He likes palm trees, he likes the warmer weather, but I mean, here's my thing, my plant. See, yeah, he's got some damage on his leaves, so tears here and there. He almost looks like a ribbon. It's really cool, like a sheer, like sheen on his leaves. It's really pretty. Super cool. And for now, I'm keeping all of my plants inside the kitchen. Once I hit about 25 to 40 plants in my kitchen, I'll start moving into my living room. And then once I have a humidifier, I'm gonna start putting them in other rooms as well. But super cool. I like him. He came in way better shape than my fiddle leaf fig did. But there he is. I hope you enjoyed that little box opening with me. I wanted to just talk a little bit about the care that I know that this plant's going to need. Now, the Dracaena cornstalk plant likes to stay moist, not soggy like most plants don't like wet feet. But you do want to keep this plant not too dry. So like any plant lover, you wait until the soil gets about, the top soil at the very beginning of the plant gets about an inch dry, maybe ½ inch in, and then you're going to want to water it slightly. I rather water my plants frequently, but not a lot, just a little at a time, just because I don't want to drown my plants. And I also know that these guys like bright, indirect, medium light. So I have the perfect place where I'm going to put him. They also like humidity. And I know that they come in, I mean, I believe it's a lemon lime dragon Dracaena. That's another one that's on my list. But this guy I got purposefully because this plant is on NASA's website of the air purifying plants. I believe this guy either filters out 3 of the elements or 4 of the toxic elements that come into our home and affect the way our health is. So I want to get a couple more of these. I love the leaves. I love what he looks like. A little bit of damage, not much, but we will see how it goes. I also know, you probably already know this, is this tree gets to look kind of like a palm tree to me. And he'll get about 4 to 5 feet high. But I was really excited. I'm happy with the way it turned out. The fiddle leaf fig was just horrible. And it was sent from JM Bamboo. And they're kind of a big name on Amazon. So got him. I have 2 other new plants that I want to go over. If you haven't seen this, I am just learning about syngoniums or however you say this. This plant I got from my local nursery. I believe this one is what they call the pixie or the butterfly plant. I have been wanting to get one. It was not very expensive at all. You can see there. And the only thing, I don't know if anybody else has this trouble, is the nursery that I get my plants from will say the name or like the plant family, but they won't say the type. Like, for instance, there is a lot of syngoniums, but there is a whole bunch of these arrowhead, I think that's how you say it, arrowhead plants. I've only done research here and there. I'm kind of learning as I go, which I probably should not, but oh well. I keep him on a plate of pebbles. There are several of these plants that I want. I want the strawberry cream, then they have a pink illusion, they have a cream illusion, and then they have a berry illusion that I want to collect. And these are medium to low light plants as well. So right now, like I said, everything's going in my kitchen. I'm going to collect them here and then move down from my kitchen down to the rest of the home. And then I also got this guy, which I was pretty bummed out. One of his leaves broke. But if you are a plant lover, you will know what this is. I was drawn to this plant because of the variegation on this plant. If you can't see his leaves, he's got like a pinkish, like silvery pink look on his leaf. And then the undersides are this gorgeous pink. This also goes by Moses in the Cradle and the oyster plant. What I did not know, now these plants are all poisonous, is what I've read, to animals and humans. This guy can go outside. This is an outside plant as well. And there is obviously like a sap that comes off of this oyster plant, or this, it's named, oh, the poor leaf, I need to get rid of it. Oh, I took this sticker off. It also goes by Rojo or something like that. But he drew my eye in just because he was striking, he was beautiful, the color of it is amazing. I mean, the camera's not even doing him justice, the underside of him. Yeah, and this is my phone that I record on, so you're not even getting the full effect. But he is so pretty. I got this guy too as well, and like I said, I'll be going over the Syngonium. I don't believe this guy is going to get any color on him. I think he's just the green one. I could be mistaken because the younger ones usually don't start showing color till later on. I don't know, I'm not a professional, but he seems to really like bright light though. I have been putting him, I've heard different different people say like they like low light, and the other people say no, I put him straight in the window, they love the light, but we'll see. And so he doesn't just go by the Syngonium. You heard me call him an arrowhead, so that's mostly what it's commonly called, is the arrowhead plant or vine. But I love my vines. I love that. I love different. I love unique. And I'm still doing my research and still figuring it all out in time. But I love you all, and I hope you're having a good night. Have a blessed day.